ta'ala later on. Bismillah. If you don't say Bismillah, the shaitan calls the others. You found the accommodation and found your dinner for tonight. That's why, subhanAllah, you see people who do not say Bismillah or whatnot. I mean, they eat and eat and eat, and subhanAllah, just like, 7 bellies. There's no barakah. There's no barakah. So, Bismillah. Remember Bismillah before you enter your home. And say Salamu Alaikum, like the Prophet ﷺ used to do when he used to come home. Bismillah, Salamu Alaikum. First thing, Salamu Alaikum. Even if you're by yourself. Could be some biased jinn inside, or say Assalamu Alaikum, whoever is there. And you close your door. Before you close, say Bismillah. Close your door. Alhamdulillah, we do this at home. Even my little kids now, they say Bismillah, and they close the door. You see it, wallah, you feel so happy, alhamdulillah. Teach it to your kids. Instead of coming and slamming the door. La, did you say Bismillah? Bita, you said Bismillah? No? Okay, please open the door and say Bismillah. So you teach them. They open the door, they say Bismillah, and then they close it. Why did you do that? You explain. Because you say, okay, shaitan will come and stay with us, so you might as well say Bismillah. If you say Bismillah, you kick them out. Do you want shaitan in your home? No. Okay, well, say Bismillah. They will say Bismillah. You will never, alhamdulillah, kids, they get to learn things like this. But us, you have to remind us, subhanallah. Huh? So, teach your kids, my brothers and sisters, accordingly. Pictures in books. Books that have got pictures. Again, these books are covered, but how about the cover page? I've got a cover, page on the cover. It's got some sort of picture. I would maybe put it on upside down, or put something on top just to hide that picture. This is what I would do, right? I would put anything on top to hide those pictures, or or maybe in my shelves, if I can put them in shelves, they're all hidden. They're fine. But if they're not, I try to put something on top to cover those pictures. طيب, my brothers and sisters, shaitan and jinn. Listen to this. الشيطان جني وليس كل جني شيطانا. Arabic. Understood? No. अब का नाम क्या है? Understood? No. الشيطان جني. الشيطان is jinni. Shaitan is jinni. But not every jinni is shaitan. Okay? الشيطان is jinni. Because shaitan is kafir, non-Muslim. Shaitan is jinni. But not every jinni is shaitan. Why? Because amongst them, they are Muslims and believers. So this is a theory, a definition, remember it. This is a Sahih Muslim as well. The shayateen, bad jinn. The shayateen are the bad jinn. How about when you go and sleep, and you wake up from your bed and you go back to your bed? What do? The Prophet ﷺ taught us to wipe our beds 3 times, saying Bismillah, Bismillah. Why? Could be some shaitan keeping on sleeping in your home, in your bed or something. He says, say Bismillah and wipe it 3 times. Wipe it 3 times by saying Bismillah. You kick the shaitan off. Instead of kicking the dust off, you kick maybe the shaitan off. Where does, the $1 million question, where does shaitan live? Iblis. Where does he live? Here we go. The Prophet ﷺ, he reported this in Muslim, narrated by Jabir ibn Abdullah, that the throne of the shaitan is on water. عرش الشيطان على الماء أو على البحر. Iblis' throne is on the water. Where? What water? It's meaning in the ocean. What ocean? Allahu Ta'ala a'lam. But we will talk some more about this. Alright? Again, this is a hadith in Sahih Muslim. By the way, let me go back here, since we're talking about the ocean. You've heard about the Bermuda Triangle, right? In that book, subhanallah, the interview with the shaitan, with the jinn, that man said it could be in that triangle, because there is actually another hadith of the Prophet ﷺ which is sahih, that they live in the throne is on water, is on that barzakh. Barzakh is that partition, or that thing that splits the water. The water that's, there's salty water and sweet water. There is that partition that divides the two. That's called barzakh. In one hadith, they live in that barzakh. That throne is in that barzakh. But how many barzakhs are out there? There's so many. We heard of something in Taiwan. We heard of the Bermuda Triangle. We heard of Formosa Triangle. Formosa, that's in Taiwan. So there are quite others. Allah Ta'ala alam. But subhanallah, if we would talk about this Bermuda Triangle, we heard of so many weird, strange stories of planes and boats disappearing. How do they disappear? There's some voices been recorded. This plane, pilot thing was recorded, conversation with the base, recording that the guy was saying, I see something. It's recorded. You can go back and read about this. I see things. I see something. I don't know what it is. I just see something. I don't know what it is, and I cannot control my plane. This is the recording on that on the base. Well, it's not even the black box, because they couldn't find the plane. The plane wasn't even found, right? On other ones, actually, they found boats, but with nobody in them. So it was recorded that the pilot was saying that I see things, and I don't know what are they, and I cannot seem to have control over my plane. I'm being guided. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's this. And then the voice just stopped, coming, and khalas, that thing disappeared. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam, my brothers and sisters, it could be that maybe the throne of the shaitan is in these Bermudas. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam again. And Allah knows best. But your cure and your protection is what? We will talk about this. We will talk about your protection. It's such an intriguing world. If you stick to the orders of Allah, nothing can harm you. Just to let you know. If you stick to the orders and commands of Allah, nothing can harm you. If you stick to the remembrance of Allah, nothing can harm you. Shaykh came to us saying that there was this, in a Muslim country, there was this guy, they called him Sheikh, who used to deal with witchcrafting and black magic. And anybody before going or getting married, they had to go and get the approval and benediction from that Sheikh and pay some money. And there was a youngster, a young man, young Sheikh, mashallah, who was pious, who used to memorize the Quran, and used to lead the prayers, and who was about to get married. A true story that happened in a Muslim country. No need to mention the name, but it's a Muslim country not too far from here, as a matter of fact. Wanted to get married, and he said, I'm not going to go to that, witchcrafter, to prove to others that the only one who can harm is Allah, the only one who can benefit is Allah Azza wa Jal. And that other witchcrafter heard that man wasn't coming to see him, so he swore, because anybody who does not go and get the benediction from the sheikh will not be able to sort of have an interaction with his wife. They had to go and pay the sheikh, because that sheikh